From Australia to Alberta to Austria, point-to-point speed cameras are being used around the world to save lives by preventing crashes and to reduce the severity of injuries in crashes that do occur. A study in Scotland found that when point-to-point speed cameras were installed on a highway plagued with multiple fatal crashes, the number of fatalities and serious injuries dropped by 74%. Similar findings have come from studies in Australia, Italy, Austria, and the Netherlands. The Capital Regional District's Traffic Safety Commission has proposed that point-to-point speed cameras be installed on a trial basis here on the Malahat Highway, and the boards of both the CRD and the Cowichan Valley Regional District have formally expressed their interest in such a trial. This is because the Malahat is a high-consequence corridor. A crash on the Malahat often closes this highway for several hours, shutting down the only major artery between Greater Victoria and the rest of Vancouver Island. The resulting massive traffic backups cause a huge amount of inconvenience and economic loss. That's to say nothing of deaths and injuries which often occur in crashes on the Malahat because many of those crashes involve high speed. We believe point-to-point speed cameras would prevent many of those crashes. BC's Solicitor General says he's willing to consider testing them out on the Malahat, but only if there's public support for a trial. So, what exactly are point-to-point speed cameras, and how do they work? Here's an excerpt from a video by the Government of South Australia when they first introduced point-to-point speed cameras back in 2014.
The new technology here is a mixture of forward and rear digital cameras which photograph every vehicle driving through the site. Those images are saved, the number plate information is automatically read and then stored on a SA Police server. The process is repeated when your vehicle travels through the second camera site. Those number plate information is matched up and a time over distance calculation is made to determine the speed of the vehicle travelling between the sites.
It's important to note we're not talking about photo radar. Point-to-point speed cameras would only be used to catch those drivers who consistently speed over a significant stretch of the Malahat, such as from Goldstream Park or Mill Bay to the South Shawnigan turnoff, and not someone who might be speeding only when they pass one or even more than one of the cameras. Drivers would be warned repeatedly and well in advance by signs like these indicating that their speed is going to be monitored and that drivers who consistently speed will be penalized. For vehicles spotted racing up or down the Malahat, police could pull them over at the end of a point-to-point enforcement zone, or a ticket could be automatically mailed to the registered owner of the vehicle.
The road safety research proves there are huge benefits to road safety. In research undertaken in the Netherlands and Austria, they recorded a 50% decrease in fatalities and serious injuries where these cameras are placed.
As was mentioned earlier, BC's Solicitor General says he's willing to consider testing the effectiveness of point-to-point speed cameras on the Malahat, but only if there's public support for a trial. If you have an opinion on this, positive or negative, please email your thoughts to pssg.minister@gov.bc.ca.